I'd like to show you TNT by ACDC. I'm tuned to E, B, E. If your cigar box guitar is normally tuned to G, it's no problem to tune down. Doesn't hurt it at all, just gives it a thicker sound. This particular song originally was done in E flat, and it isn't even quite in tune to E flat. If you have one of these snark tuners, you can actually tune one string and then set the tuner to be in tune. But I'm going with the Live at Donington version, which is on YouTube, because in that version they're tuned to pitch, and the pitch is E. And why this is a good idea, you can play it in G, in which case you'd be starting up, if you're doing one finger a slide, you'd be starting up on the 7th fret. But it doesn't give you the same power sound. I'm using this really cool little amp I've discovered called a Cyclops. I've heard that it's really hard to get hold of microcubes out there. Microcube's kind of my go-to amp, but I've had it for a long time. And people are looking for something different. So I found this one. It's a modeling amp. I have it set on Vox right now, and I've been really happy with it. I chose Vox because I find that ACDC isn't really that distorted. They're more of almost a blues sound. So anyway, that's the sound I chose. If you want to try anything that I'm using, I'm putting the links to Amazon in the description. Doesn't cost you anything. I get some coffee money apparently if you buy something through there. So back onto the song here. Very straightforward song here. Starts off with a full E chord and it waits 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Then it starts with the first lick, which is open, 3, 5, and then 3, 5, 3, 4. I'll play that for you. It does that 4 times, and then it does it 8 times for the first verse. So after the 8th time, it does this little tag to bring us into the chorus. And it holds that note for 2 measures. There's a little note. That was a 7 on the high string. A little note that he throws in there. That is all the parts you need to play through the song, except for the ending, which I'll talk about in a minute. And there's, hopefully a tab has appeared by this point. I use very, very simple tabs because I think it's much, much more important to use your ear and your eye than it is to just stare at a tab. So they're very, very basic. If you need a copy of them, though, I have an email address in the description, and I'm happy to send you a copy, one at a time, for free, no problems. A couple things you should know is I'm playing it all as if it's full chords, but in reality, it's 2 guitars, and whenever they hit the 3, they just hit the low note. So really, it's... I think when you're playing by yourself, it sounds better with a full chord, but to be technically correct, it would just be a 3. The other thing you need to do is mute with your right hand. The chords don't last forever. Especially when you start playing the lick. It stops right about there. That'd be after 2 if you want to get technically correct. And then you have to stop that one too. If you try to lift up your slide and mute behind, that will work, but you're very likely to get a lot of extra slide sounds that you don't want. I'm using a ceramic slide today, which is kind of cool because it's a pinky slide, but it's like really, really thick. So it seems to bring out quite a bit of tone. So that muting coming back down, I'm exaggerating here, but you hit the chord and you come back down. That really cleans it up. So the only other part you might be interested in is the end of the song. It has this crazy climb, and it's a chromatic climb. That means it goes up one note at a time. I'm not going to tab that out because one note at a time is pretty obvious. It starts off with the E chord, and then the other guitar hits an E note, which you could just do the open string, or you could do the E note on the 5th fret of the middle string. I kind of like that. Then you do the 1st fret, so that's a chord on the 1st fret, and then the high note. 2nd fret, same thing, and the 3rd fret, same thing. And then you go twice as fast. And then you get even faster. And then you go as far as you can reasonably and make a whole whacking noise until one of your friends hits you in the head and tells you to stop. That's all there is to that. It's actually very straightforward. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please subscribe and click the thumbs up, and please leave me a comment. Have a great day. Bye.